Hey, what's up, everybody? Akamatsu today. Today, we're going to be doing an oath tier list. We're going to be looking at all 9 oaths in the game, including oathless, and we're just going to be ranking them from A to D, A being like top tier, B good, C being mid, and D being bad. And this is in terms of PvP and PvE usage, just like overall what is the best for, I guess, all applications. And I'll be going through each one of these, starting off with oathless, D tier, because it really doesn't add anything. And now, since there are oaths that you don't even need any stat recs for, or just anything, you can just complete the quest. Like, why would you ever go oathless? There's like literally no point in going oathless. So that's our first and probably only D tier. Next, we're going to be going into Star Kindred. Star Kindred is an easy S for me. Great mobility, so it's actually pretty useful for like floor 2 or floor 1 mobility if you need to quickly move throughout places. And its PvP usage is like pretty cracked. I don't think I need to explain much. Lots of really good uppercut move stacks you can do with it, as well as to throw off your opponent. And Sinister Halo, and also the Celestial Assault procs things like Crystal, which might be a bug, but at the moment it just stands at the top in my opinion. Very strong for PvP, and a lot of people already had 50 strength for like no attunement build, so it just made those builds even stronger. Next, we're going to be going into Contractor. Contractor is also A tier, not as strong as Star Kindred in my opinion, but very good usage in ganks. I see it coming forward whenever it is revealed further on how to get the requirements and whatnot. Also would be really good, useful in ganks. If you like outnumber somebody, you can easily just have like a Contractor friend just hold them up, and you just get like free M1s on the opponent. So if multiple people have Contractor, you're just kind of fucked, because you can just like literally probably like chain somebody, have the person like hit them, and then like have another person grab them, and it's just, in my opinion, very cracked if you know really how to use that. But as for now, since not many people have really tried using it, they don't really know how crazy it is, but it's okay for now. I don't think it's like crazier than Star Kindred, but still top tier. Next, we're going into Dawnwalker. I'm actually gonna put Dawnwalker at B tier. Now you guys might be like, yo, Akamatsu, what do you mean? Bro, Dawnwalker? I think, in my opinion, Dawnwalker, the only really thing it has going for it is the kick. Other than that, the rest of the kit is like, it's okay, it's cool, but it's nothing crazy. It's just really annoying to do with the kick. But even then, looking at the kick, like, once you like are focused on fighting a Dawnwalker, you can kind of see the kick coming. It is decently fast. It's like a rapid slash, but against really good players, in my opinion, you can kind of see the kick coming, and that's like the only thing it kind of really has that's crazy in its kit, in my opinion. I would put it at the top of B tier, maybe even low A tier, arguably the lowest in A tier, but that's all it really has. It has the kick. The multi-hit move is not very good. Its passives are okay at best, so that's why I'm going to put in good. Now looking at Arc Order, I'm going to put it at the bottom of B tier. Not really any PvP usage. All of its PvP mantras, or I mean mantras in general, don't really do a lot of PvP damage, and that is an issue in my opinion. So there's not really much reason to use it, besides the fact that apparently it has increased swing speed, and I think it also like negates enchants, so there is some PvP usage for that there. But in my opinion, besides those two things, like the mantras aren't really going to do too much for you. They're really good in PvE though. They have really good PvE scaling. All right, very good PvE scaling. But in PvP, I've tested them out before. It's not the craziest in my opinion. Maybe you could argue that it could be bumped up into A tier if you really think the swing speed buff is that much. I don't know how much it is, or if it even really still exists anymore. But besides that, I still think it's very good, just in the bottom of B tier in my opinion. Next, we're moving on to Link Strider, which I'm actually I'm gonna put Link Strider in B tier as well. I might put that as the new bottom of B tier, because I think Link Strider is very good, and we haven't seen super busted applications of it yet. I know you can modify the mantras and make it busted through there, apparently, from what I hear. But other than that, you do need to like have, I guess, teammates you can benefit off of it with, right? Like in a 1v1, Link Strider could be kind of useful in, again, some circumstances, but like if your teammate is, or I mean, if your opponent is constantly on you, I don't think you're gonna have that much usage out of trying to use Link Strider in combat. But maybe this could change into top of B tier or even A tier, depending on what we see coming forward. But I think personally, from my testing with it and me seeing how it is used in fights, I think it will sit right in the good tier. Jet Striker, I'm going to put in the middle of B tier, because some people have been saying some crazy things about Jet Striker and how useful it is. I initially was thinking putting it in top of C tier, but I didn't want to do jet strikers like that because apparently it's really good, but I've been seeing a lot of people saying it's pretty trash. For now, I'm going to put it in the middle of B tier because, I mean, I see some application of it and it's really good for running away. Don't get it twisted. You can run away from any scenario. Also has very good PvE usage as well, because I guess you can run through floor 2 faster or floor 1 faster, so that's really nice as well. As for PvP usage, I don't really hear the best, so maybe it's arguable if it's more at the bottom of B tier besides the middle next to Link Strider. I'll let you guys decide in the comments, but for now I'm going to put that in the middle because its mobility is pretty crazy, and if you ever need to escape a gank, I think this is your best bet right here. So for now I'm going to put it in the middle B tier. Blinds I'm going to put in C tier. Unfortunately, Blinds just kind of fell off in terms of usage for me personally. If you're talking about the ult itself. Now with talents, right, you still have those like lose your mind multiplier builds. You can maybe put Blinds here in like the middle of B tier if you're going for that lose your mind sort of multiplier build where you need to proc the insanity with your mantras. But the mantras themselves and what Blinds here has to offer on most builds is not really that crazy. The beam is, you know, you can deal with the beam, it's not really that crazy. The tranquil circle is really good for PvE, and the healing move is really nice. So if you're talking PvE, I'd put it at the top of A tier, but all things considered, like PvE, you don't really need blinds here. Like, it's not really a must. There are people who are running layer 2 and even hell mode without blinds here. It's just more of like a nice thing to have. So I'm gonna just put in C tier for now, not like the craziest thing. And you can argue that maybe some of these other things will do you better for PvE than blinds here, like Arc Ward or Jet Striker. And Vision Shaper I'm also putting in C tier, maybe below or above blinds here, I don't know, probably below for now. Vision Shaper, I actually really love Vision Shaper, that idea and concept, but in practicality a lot of its mantras are okay in some circumstances, but like a lot of time it's just like it's like it's there, but it has a very specific play style, especially with the new changes to like the clone. For example, if you get hit while you have the clone active, it gets rid of the clone immediately. So like you see what I'm saying, right? Like the clone was one of the biggest things people I guess used to like annoy people, I guess. The realm, at least the realm got a duration, like a cooldown reduction in terms of its duration, but in terms of the realm, you can't even heal in the realm anymore, so you can't Warriors Respite in your own realm, which is what people used for like hell mode, for example, or if they're low, they go in the realm, they Warriors Respite and come back. Now you can't even do that. That was like one of the biggest things in my opinion. So they killed some aspects of Vision Shaper, which a lot of people love to abuse. Hopefully, I think a good change would be making the Vision Shaper clone its hits proc tempo for you. That'd be kind of cool, but other than that, unfortunately, I don't really see many uses for Vision Shaper, and there's just so many better picks that Vision Shaper just kind of fell to the bottom in my opinion. So yeah, that's everything for this tier list. We have Star Kindred and Contractor at top tier, Dawnwalker, Arc Warder, Jet Striker, and Link Striker in good / B tier, Blind tier, Vision Shaper in C tier, and then bad is Oathless. So that's gonna be everything for this tier list today, guys. Things are always subject to change as we learn more info, and maybe some of these can be moved up or down depending on your opinion or the build, right? These are not concrete, this is just like everything considered. But yeah, you can move some of these up depending on if you have like a specific build, I'm sure, why not. That's all I have to say today, guys. I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace.